All right, I'm going to show you how to do a basic watermark. This is if you don't necessarily already have a logo to put on, or if you don't have a business to have a logo and you just want to add a watermark to your pictures. This is for an iPhone. If you go into the App Store, it's called My Watermarks. So if you search for My Watermarks, it will be the first one that comes up. And then I already have it installed here. It's that very top one. I'm just going to do open, but you would want to install it. And then in the very middle, push that start button. At this point, it's not going to matter too much which picture you select because you're just focusing on building the watermark. So I'm just going to put this cute elephant that I made the other day. You can mess with the filter or adjust it later on, change the ratio. I'm just going to say next on the top right corner. And then here's when you build your watermark. So any of these down below, you can see that art is selected. Any of these down below are ones where it shows what the watermark will look like with the picture in the background. And I'm going to go ahead and choose a circular one because that seems to work well for these types of crafts. And it's the third from the last option with the railroad track picture. So I'm just going to select that and it's automatically going to put the watermark onto my picture. And now I just need to make changes to it to make it mine. So this font on the right side, I'm just going to select it and push the X button to delete it. And then the font in the middle, I'm going to select and it'll pull up these options on what I want to do. And I'm just going to push the keyboard and I'm going to delete what's there. And then I'm just going to put whatever I want. So at this point, I'm just going to say Brianne Campbell Designs. And then when I've got it how I want it, I'm going to select the check mark to say OK. And then I'm going to move them both to where I want my picture, or on my picture, just for the purpose of being able to see it. I'm going to go ahead and make it a bit bigger. And then I'm going to select the font here, and I'm going to make that a bit bigger. Now at this point, you have the ability to customize it however you want. You can select the little while you have the fonts selected, you can select the color and make the change the color to whatever you'd like, and it will change both the logo circle and the text inside. And then you can also change the transparency. I like to keep the transparency a little over halfway so that you can see it, but it doesn't obscure your photos. And then I also like to make it more of a neutral color. So once you have that done, you just need to select the download icon in the top right. And then it'll already say that it's been saved to the library. Now what you can do is go back to your library and see that it's in there. And if I go to my photos, you will see that that picture is there. There's no additional watermarks from the program on my photo, and it's ready to get posted. Now, if I want to do that again, I can go to another, and again, I go to start, and I can pick any picture. I'm just going to pick a picture from the hardware store. I'm going to say next again. Now, instead of redoing all of that, I can go to recents. And there it's going to show me the picture that I already did. And if I select that, it's just going to put that same watermark right back on. And then I can move it wherever I want, edit it if I need to make changes to it. It does have the ability, if you drag the blue box around both of them, so you can move them both. And then, of course, you can change anything you want about this, just like you did the last one. And then same thing, you would just push the top right to download it. It automatically saves it to your phone library. You don't have to do anything after this. You can just go to another, or you can close the program and go look at your photos, and it will be right there. And then you can share it to Facebook.